What's up, beauty bunnies? Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have my bonnet on because I have new hair. Okay, so we're gonna be doing my face. I'm gonna show you guys my hair, but first let me get a little closer so y'all can see. First, I need to wax. So that's what we're gonna do. I have this wax kit from Flamingo. I actually got yesterday, so I want to try it. This is a Flamingo face waxing kit. It has 20 ready-to-use wax strips, 8 post-wax cloths, 1 calming serum, and then of course the instructions. So I've never done this before with this brand. This is the calming serum with aloe vera. She looks like that. A little booklet. These are the wax strips, and they have like the pre-wax on there. And then these are the calming cloths. So, or one post wax cloth. Yes, post wax cloth. So I was going to put something on my lips because my lips are a little dry. But since I'm waxing my lip, I don't want to put anything there yet. So we're just going to wait on that. So I'm going to open this up. I'm not going to read the directions because who does that? I don't read directions. Okay. And then I'm just going to get one of these little, oh, is it all of this? I'm confused. Okay, so it looks like, that's why you should read. So they look like this. I'm going to use the heat of my hand to warm them up because that's what I do with the other wax strips that I use. If I'm not using like regular wax, I'm just going to use this to warm it up. I look crazy with this bonnet. Oh, by the way, this bonnet is from my friend's brand. Her name is Gina Views on Instagram and Twitter. It's her Whole Fashions bonnet. I'll show you guys, or I'll insert like a picture of it. So I just use my hand to warm that up. And then I'm going to open this up. My face is already cleansed and all that good stuff. And nice and dry. So we're going to open this up. This don't look like there's any wax on there. It just looked like grease. I just go right in because Now this is the part that takes so long because I'll be having to like contemplate life. Like, why did I do that? But if I contemplate life and don't do it, like it won't ever get done. So woo, shit. Oh, whew. That was a good one. I don't know if you guys can see the hair. That was a good one. That shit hurt. Okay. It wasn't that bad. Next side. I be having to do like a silent prayer. That's why I be like, you know, and I hold my breath at the same time. I want to make sure it's on there. So the other wax strips that I used to use, they used to have like a lot of wax on there. That's why I was looking at this like, but it's gonna get it. It's gonna get it. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Anytime now. Anytime now. Alrighty. Just pull it. Alright. Just pull. Go ahead. Shit. Oh, can't believe I fucked that strip up. I mean, I can't believe I messed that strip up. That's crazy. This is a little furry. You can see them little cuticles though. Them little, I don't know if y'all can see the little, no, you can't. But that was fairly simple. That was fairly simple. So I'm gonna use tuck that back in there because I don't need y'all in my business right this second. I'm gonna use the post post wipe. Oh, it's a big cloth. What else I gotta wax? Nothing. Got a little breakout. This is a really big cloth. So I would say if you're gonna be waxing, make sure it's a day where you have to wax everything. Now this does say it's not recommended for delicate skin, so I should probably read the backup box. But you know, it's okay. It's okay. Because my skin does really good with waxing. Like that kind of waxing. So I'll be fine. And then I want to do a little bit of this calming balm or calming serum with aloe vera. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah. That feels good. Okay. That's my little wax. A little quick and easy wax. I like these. These are good. And they come with like a whole bunch of steps and stuff, or a whole bunch of stuff to like, you know, get your life together. So, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of tighten this bonnet real quick. I don't want you guys to see my hair just yet. I want it to be like at the end of this video, possibly. I might pull the shit off. I don't know. We're going to see how I'm feeling because I'm going to just clip this right there. Okay, so hair secured. First I want to prime my skin. Y'all already know I go in with a couple of primers because that's just how I feel. That's just what makes me happy, and that's just what works for my skin. So we're gonna go in with the Fenty primer, and y'all know I like to put this on the perimeter of my face. And then I'm gonna do the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Okay, so y'all already know I've been really liking doing my brows first as of recently, since I've been using this Morphe pencil. This is the Morphe Micro Brow Pencil in Mocha. And so we're not even gonna talk about my brows. And then let's not talk about how red my nose piercing is. It's because I was coaching Chandler's game yesterday and snatched it out. So we're gonna just ignore that. And we're gonna be having a big brows today, so we're not even worried about it. So for concealer, I'm gonna go in with my, what concealer do I wanna use? Well, I really like my Fenty concealer. I really like my Fenty concealer for my brows just because I can just use it to carve my brows out, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm gonna do. Like, I don't have to do all the extra, get this, get that. It's literally use the same wand. Plus, my Fenty concealer is such a good concealer. So the foundations that I've already tried, let me get my little list of foundations. I've already tried the Makeup by Mario and the NARS. The next one I'm going to be trying is the Charlotte Tilbury, which is the C. And this is in the shade 9 Warm Cod? Hood? I don't know. These names be killing me. But again, they taped it down so that it doesn't open and spill. And I'm going to just use, I always use my brush. I was going to use a sponge for the other side. This is the color match. But realistically, I always use a brush for my makeup. So I'm not going to switch up like how I apply my makeup because that wouldn't make sense. I wouldn't apply it like that anyway. So this is what the color looks like. Again, if you guys are not privy and seen the other episodes. Okay. We're going to see if she's going to oxidize. I'm going to leave that right there because I'm going to do my other steps first. So I'm going to be using my matchstick per usual. I'm just going to draw her on. I'm not even going to like blend her like that. I'm just going to draw her on. My nose though. Guys, I packed up all my makeup because we were using it at school. So all my like standard makeup that I always use, or my everyday makeup that I use in these videos, all that was packed up. So I have to like dig for brushes because I'm still not done, and so I don't want to unpack and then pack again. It's just too much. It's too much. So just bear with me while I dig for the right brush, which is this one. This is my Morphe R32 brush, and I really like this brush because it just gets in there for my nose contour and it perfects it while blending it out, not making it too harsh, not applying too much product. It's just nice. to my eyebrow and down, into my eyebrow, the front of it, and down, and then boom. And then I use this for applying contour around my mouth, because I always contour around my mouth to give it a little bit of depth. So that's my contour. I use my MAC 130 brush to blend the contour out. I'm not going to blend too much because, again, the foundation is just going to go on top of it. This is called underpainting, if you guys were not aware. You just apply the stuff where you want them to go, and then you use the foundation to blend everything out. So it can be as like rough draft as you like it. I always contour right here on my chin because I have a really small chin. So I just contour there to kind of make it look a little more promising, you know? I'm going to be using two concealers. I'm going to be using my Juvia's Place concealer in the shade 16, and then my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in Praline. So we're going to do the Juvia's Place first. And as you can see, the color is changing just a tad bit though. So I'm just going to apply her like this. I really like this concealer. It hasn't done too bad on my skin. The creasing is like at a minimum or minimal. And I always contour there, a little right here and here. And I love how large the doe foot applicator is. And then we just put that right there. And then I'm going to blend it out with my, what is this? Real Techniques 402 brush before I put the other concealer on. But what I want to do is, now that I have like that stuff on, I want to start applying the foundation. So I have my concealer and my contour on, and then we're going to just take the Charlotte Tilbury and then we're going to just start applying her to blend out around. And I have a blemish here. I have a blemish here that I haven't spot concealed because I want to see how Charlotte treats her. And then we just blend the edges with that foundation. Just bounce on that foundation with the edge of the brush, because that is what's going to blend it. As far as color matching to my ears, it's a little bit warmer, but I don't hate like the color so far. Again, when I went to get these foundations, I had a full B on, so it wasn't like the smartest decision. But if I bring it down to my neck, it's not like a super off match, you know? And I'm just gonna bounce over all of that. And this is a Morphe R6 brush. I really like this brush to apply my foundation. It really blends it out, makes it really nice and smooth, and it doesn't give me like harsh lines. And as you can see, you can still see that contour, but it's not like contour, you know? So that's why I like this method, because you get a really nice blend without stuff just being like boom, boom. Now I'm not gonna do my forehead yet because I wanna start blending out this concealer with this Real Techniques. It's called a setting brush. It's the 402 brush. And look how pretty that like blends. That's why I wanted to do this one first. And then wherever I wanted a pop of color or a pop of brightness like under my eye, I would go in with the NARS. But she blends really pretty with this foundation. And then just blend it around. No extra product. Look how pretty that is. And then here. And I'm just bouncing on that concealer and it starts to like feather and blend really nicely. I don't have to add like a lot of pressure. I don't have to like drag the product. I just bounce on the edges of it and it just starts to do its thing. It's really pretty. Really pretty. If you're looking for a new concealer, Juvia's Place has a really nice one, which is this one. And then she blends really nicely with all the products. You can let her sit for a minute and she's still really workable, but coverage is nice. The longer you let it sit, the better the coverage, obviously. She doesn't dry down too fast, so you have time to work all your products, all your cream products or liquid products before getting to her. And she's very forgiving. So, and she's affordable. Who don't like an affordable concealer? So face is nice and bright. And then we're gonna take the rest of, not the rest of this, but take a little bit more of this on your brush so that, well, on my brush so that I can blend out my forehead. And like blend out these areas. You see, like when you just tap that foundation over the concealer and contour area, you still see the contour, but it's really soft, like so soft. Like so. So soft. And then I'm gonna take that same brush and blend that right on my nose contour. And you see how the difference between this side where you can see like concealer, contour, concealer, and this side is just like really nice and blended. That was just a couple of pounces. Like that's how nice this brush is. You don't have to go in and, oh, now I gotta pick up this, you gotta pick up that. If you wanna pick up extra product that's just laying on top of the skin, you can of course go in with a sponge, but it's not necessary. And like the face is just blending really nice together. I always, after I go over like everything, I always take whatever little concealer or like extra and just push it into the bottom here to really like emphasize that contour. But she looks really freaking good, guys. Really good. Okay, Charlotte, I'll see you, girl. Now, I will take a little bit of my contour on my MAC 130 brush and just kind of like deepen it up right here, just a little bit. And that's really it. Like, guess I can just here. But she looks really good. Skin is sitting. Skin looks, woo. Okay, so for a little touch of brightness, because I do want just right in here to be a little brighter. I know you like, girl, you are bright like a diamond. We're gonna do a little brighter, okay? Just a little bit. I'm gonna take my NARS and literally just I know you're probably like, that looks like the same color. You can see it. I'm gonna let her sit for a little bit and then we're going to blend her out. Before I set my face though, I have really been enjoying my, where is it? Before I'll talk about, oh, I've really been enjoying doing a cream blush. So this is the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Blush. She looks like this. I really like this blush. I don't know what it is. I think it's just, it kind of just like awakens the skin. And when I set my face down, it still looks really good. So I'm going to just take a stippling brush. This is from Sonia Keshik, one of her like collections or whatever. And I'm just going to go in and pack that color in. If you can see that, I'm going to pack that color in. I'm wearing pink today, so we're going to get her in there. And then we're just going to start applying her to the skin. And you see like how quickly it just kind of like ties everything together. I'm doing this more so on like where my highlight would typically go, and then blending her into the contour. Boom. And that's really it for the blush under the skin. And then of course, when I set my face down, I'm gonna go in with my other blush. I'm gonna take my same brush that I blended out my other concealer with, and I'm just going to blend her right into it. And I think it just gives me a little more coverage and a little more oomph under the eyes. It might not make it like super bright, but you can see a little bit of it. Okay, y'all know I've been loving the one size, so I'm gonna just take that one size right under my eye on my little puffer thingy. Now, I don't know how many times I'm supposed to use this before you throw it away and use another one, but we're just going to go with it, okay? So I blended. Now I'm going to look up, and I'm going to press. We're going to just press her in. And you can already see the difference between this side and this side. And I know I set down everywhere I put that contour with the one size, and then I go in with my micro smooth to set the rest of my face. So for my micro smooth, I'm going to be using the same brush. I don't know, I just like how it just applies. It doesn't like cake it on. It like gets it really nice and seamless. So this is the micro smooth from Sephora in 35. And this is a Real Techniques 400 brush. Just go in, tap, and then we're going to just press like so. I don't take her all the way under the eyes. I just kind of like tease that line. And then I'm going to just take a little bit of my Airspun Fenty mix. I know this is a lot of powder, but just bear with me. And I'm going to pick her up and then just drag her like that. So that is what the face looks like. I'm going to go ahead and bronze the skin. It's getting a little warm outside, okay? So bronzer is starting to become necessary. Hence why I'm starting to wear colors. You know, I'm not really a color girl. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I believe it's in like Sun or something like that. Sun Kiss, something. And I'm just going to add just a little bit of warmth around. And then I'm going to take that same brush that I applied my micro smooth with and just dust away that extra powder. Now that everything is set, we're going to go in and use some setting spray before I add my highlight. We're going to go in and use some setting spray before I add my highlight and stuff. This is the Morphe Jumbo Continuous Setting Mist. So skin looks good, skin feels good. As far as the foundation is concerned, it does not feel like it's like on my skin, if that makes sense. I feel great. Like my skin doesn't feel dry. It doesn't feel heavy. I would have to wear it throughout the day to kind of see like what's going on with it. But as far as that is concerned, I don't feel it. I'm going to take this blending brush from BH Cosmetics. It's the Pro 5 brush. And I'm going to go in with my bronzer. And we're just going to put her right in the crease because we're not worried about eyes. Really, we're just worried about skin right now. So I'm just going to do crease with this. And I always put my bronzer, a little flick of it on my nose, just to kind of like, you know. For highlight, I think I want to do something very soft and gentle from MAC. Like how I did that. I'm going to do Soft and Gentle from MAC. This was my first ever highlight that I bought. First ever highlight. And I just thought it was befitting because my last name is Gentle. This was my first ever purchase from MAC. It was Soft and Gentle. Really, I bought it because of the name. But I thought she was really pretty. She just gives like a luminescent like feel to the skin. And I appreciate it. Everybody doesn't like those really bright, stark highlights. This is perfect for like bridal makeup, for me at least. I think it gives like a to the skin. So I'm just gonna go in and highlight where I usually do with her. For my lids, I'm not going to put anything on my lids, but I do want to put something in my inner corner, and I do want to put something in my lower lash line. So for lower lash line, I'm going to be using the same contour, but I want to have a angled brush. Is this going to work? Is this clean? It's clean enough. I want an angled brush to kind of like put this into my lash line right there. I do want to add a little bit more of a pop to my inner corner. So I'm going to go in with, let's do Kitty Cat, because she has like a pinkier, icy vibe. Ooh, wrong one. So I'm going to take this Juvia's Place bronze palette, and I'm going to do this like reddish brown right here. Same angle brush from under the lash line. And we're just going to apply her right in here. I'm not going to drag her out. I just like to put it in my lash line. That way I have a guide. So I want to put on my mascara. For mascara, YSL Lash Clash, ain't nothing new. And then we're just going to apply her on the top and the bottoms. Don't ask why I always apply mascara and then set my face. I have no idea. Like, I have no words. So that's just kind of what I do. So for lips, we're going to do same old brown lip liner. Where's my sharpener? I'm going to do brown lip liner. This is Christian. Christian lip liner. And then we're going to go in with Brie lipstick, which is her right here. She's going down, baby, because I love me some Brie. I'm not applying too much. I'm just applying and dabbing like so. And then the lip gloss, same color, Brie. Like so. For lashes, we're almost done. We're almost done. Okay, I will leave the lashes that I use listed down below because I'm not sure what direction we're going to go in. But I will say that I should start storing my lashes with the names on here, because what do I be doing? I don't know. I'm going to use top and bottom lashes today. I think that's the vibe I'm feeling. I've been feeling that vibe a lot recently. Okay, so lashes are on. Again, I'll link the lashes, the top and bottom lashes, as well as my lip products down below. They're all from Gentle Beauty, so make sure you check me out. And now it's time for me to show you my hair, baby, because the hair is hairing, okay? So, my hair, this is just some brow gel. I have been very, like, hesitant about coloring my hair. The most I did was that little, like, highlight situation. And the last time I really, like, did a full head color was in, I had just graduated high school, actually. So, maybe college. And it was cool. It was cute. It was orange, though. It was, and not a cute orange. It was, like, you didn't have no toner with box dye type orange. It was not... It's not what I wanted. I wanted to go blonde, and that's not what happened. So, finally, now that I'm in cosmetology school, I didn't do blush. Let me do some blush while I talk. Finally, now that I'm in cosmetology school, I am giving myself what I feel like I've been wanting to do, changing it up, doing different colors, like just really making it my hair fit me, you know? I got layers. You already seen my hair with the layers and stuff, so I just wanted to try something new, try a different color, see how I like her. And so I'm gonna show you guys. Set one more time. Okay, so my hair looks like, take her out, like this. This is my hair, okay? I wanted something fun, something different. I wanted a different color. And yeah, I curled her up so she's, you know, the curls are gonna be up for a while. I didn't use any hairspray because I don't use hairspray in my hair, but the curls are gonna be up there for a while. So this is what my hair looks like. I think she's cute. She's really cute, okay? She's a vibe. She's a vibe. The summertime, I'm gonna be outside. I ain't gonna be outside. I'll be outside with my kid, okay? So I don't know, I'm getting used to her. Everybody loves it. Everybody's like, that's your color. You should have been with that color. Like, girl, what took so long? I was scared. I was scared. But this is like what my hair looks like. She's really cute. I'm gonna do some like edges. I haven't worn her like in my natural curly state yet, so I don't know how she's gonna look naturally curly. I'm hoping she's still giving, because I feel like she is giving a little something. And Bali wants to get out. I feel like she's giving a little something, but I don't want her, I don't know, I want to see what this looked like first with like, you know, because I cut my hair and I did my layers and all that stuff. So she looks good though. I like her a lot. I'm still getting used to it, but I don't hate her. Last time you guys saw me, I had like more blonde hair, but now I'm getting used to this. So let me know if you guys like this color. Still deciding on how I feel about it, but I would love to know your input, like see how you like it. If you guys think, oh, you should have kept going blonde, or you should go back dark. Like, let your girl know if you're feeling the vibes. This is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and tell your friends to do the same as well. Join the Beauty Bunny family. Go on my journey of hair and beauty and wellness and all that good stuff. And make sure you check out the podcast that's going to be linked with this look. Once I release that podcast, because I'm about to film it now, once I release it, then I will tag it down below or post the link for it down below for Anchor and for Apple Podcasts. It's also on Spotify, so if you guys are interested in that, make sure you guys follow my podcast as well. We talk about life, love, beauty, happiness, entrepreneurship, parenting, sex, all type of stuff. You know, like we just get into it. We get into the girlies, okay? So that is all for this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.